Corner webinar. So a big thank you everybody for joining us. I'm going to let everybody introduce themselves. So we're very spoiled today. We've got Marcelo. Marcelo, hello, how are you?
Hello, everybody. Hello from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Doing great. And I'll be talking to you guys about Elegant Hotels in Barbados today. And I'm a sales and marketing coordinator for Marriott International.
Super. And what's your price today, please?
It's a 50 pound or 60 US dollar credit on your MyBookie Rewards account.
Super. Thank you very much. And we've also got Kerry. Kerry, hello. How are you?
Oh, hi everyone. Good, thank you. I'm today representing Viceroy Riviera Maya, so on the Caribbean coast of Mexico. Really lovely ultra luxury boutique hotel. Super. I have got a prize. I have got a prize which I'll do at the end. I think this is going to be £50 worth of lovely spa goodies.
Oh, super duper. Thank you very much. And we've also got the lovely Anna. Anna, hello, welcome.
Hi, coming to you from the sunny Bournemouth today, representing Blue Waters Resort and Spa in Antigua and the Landings Resort and Spa in St. Lucia. And our price today is £50 or $60.
Super, thank you very much. Anna, do you want to transport us to Antigua and St. Lucia?
Yes, indeed. Right. Hi everyone, so I'm going to start today to talk to you a little bit about Blue Waters Resort and Spa, first of all, in Antigua. An absolutely gorgeous luxury resort set on the north coast of Antigua, just 15 minutes from Antigua VC Bird Airport. So you can actually get to the resort from landing within an hour, literally fly and flop, very, very quick transfer through seamless airport. We've got, we're set in 17 acres of lush tropical gardens. And one of the things that you will notice when you get to the resort is the absolutely stunning gardens. The owners take great pride in these and they really take great care. So they look absolutely amazing. We've got 7 ocean view swimming pools, including 4 which are exclusive to our Cove Suite guests. I'll talk to you a little bit about those in a minute. So we have our main beach pool, which is now called the Reef Pool. We then have Veronica's pool, which has got Veronica's bar there. And we then also have our adults only pool, which is complete with double day beds. And all of them, as I said, are overlooking the ocean there. We're all premium accommodations, so we actually lead in from our deluxe beachfront room category. So we used to have superior hillsides, but when we reopened after COVID, we decided to take those out of the inventory, one, so that we could manage our occupancy and give a more personalised service to our guests. And just the second reason was because we didn't feel they were up to the standard of the rest of the resort. So deluxe beachfront rooms are the ones that we lead in, and they've been refurbished every year over the years as well. So this year as well, we're constantly going through these rooms with the owners actually living on the island as well. A lot of these rooms do interconnect, which is fantastic for families wanting that separate sleeping space. And we are one of the few resorts in the Caribbean that do guarantee that interconnecting option on booking. So if you have a request, please just call our reservations team. They'll hold that whilst you make the booking for your guests. They're all ocean facing in 2-story blocks there as well. We have 48 of these rooms. Then moving on to the wonderful Cove Suites, the more luxurious accommodations set just a 5-minute short stroll from the main resort. They're 750 square foot, so really nice and spacious. They accommodate up to 4 guests, so that's 2 adults and 2 children up to the age of 12, or a maximum of 3 adults there as well. The Cove Suites are set in Cove Villas. You can see at the top of the picture here, you've got a Cove Villa, which has got 6 Cove Suites and a 3-bedroom penthouse at the top. So those pools will only be shared amongst that Cove Villa. So you might not see another person there all day. Really nice and quiet down that end of the resort. They were all refurbished back in 2019 as well. So it's all bright white. So we moved away from the dark woods and they look absolutely fantastic. So moving on to our multi-bedroom suites, we have the wonderful 3-bedroom penthouses at the top of each Cove Villa. So they're towering above the ocean. So absolutely spectacular views of the ocean from there. All of our multi-bedroom suites and villas come complete with our VIP arrival at Antigua Airport, which is our fast track arrival service, and private return airport transfers as well. The 3-bedroom Cove penthouses have got 2,500 square foot, so really lovely and spacious. 3 ensuite bedrooms, and they've also got open plan living and dining, so we can actually organise a private chef within those suites as well. Moving on to our villa collection, we've got 3 wonderful villas. We have the 3- and 6-bedroom Pelican House. The Pelican House will sleep up to 18 guests in this 6-bedroom villa. So if you have got a larger party that are thinking about taking maybe 6 deluxe beachfront rooms, Make sure you do recommend Pelican House as well, because it can actually work out a better option. They get the private pool and also private beach access there as well. All of our villas have got kitchens in them as well, so we can actually organise private chefs within all of our villas. We can organise balconies on barbecues on the terrace or private breakfast within their rooms as well. Turtle Cottage is a 4-bedroom villa, again, all ensuite bedrooms overlooking the ocean there with its own private pool. And lastly, but not least, we have the 4-bedroom Rock Cottage, the owner's residence. When the owner isn't there, we do rent this out to our guests. So it's set on its own private headland, surrounded by water. Absolutely stunning location there. It's got its own private infinity pool in the middle and a commercial kitchen as well. So we can actually do full catering down at Rock Cottage. We can cater for private parties and also weddings there as well. In terms of dining and entertainment, we do have 3 fantastic restaurants. We have the Palm restaurant, which is open for all day dining, breakfast, lunch and dinner. It's all fully a la carte. And if your guests are staying on all-inclusive, then all of our restaurants are part of the all-inclusive programme as well, including our kids' menus in all of our restaurants as well. We then have the wonderful Cove restaurant, which is voted one of the most romantic restaurants on the island. That's open for dinner on a rotation, so it tends to be 4 to 5 evenings per week. And all of our restaurants do need booking, so it's within 48 hours. Our concierge service will come around to our guests and take their bookings for restaurants. We do also have a weekly barbecue with a steel pan. It's a really, really nice experience. And we also have 3 bars and entertainment most evenings. We have a brand new look restaurant now open. So those of you that would have known Carolyn's Beach Restaurant has now turned into the Reef. So we actually closed for 4 weeks in September. We built this restaurant in just 3.5 weeks, which is absolutely incredible. It's all casual dining. It's open for lunch, and we've also now opened it for some evenings per week as well to give that additional option. We also then have a pool and a beach food and drink service down there, so you don't actually need to leave your sun lounger if you don't want to. We are all about laid back luxury service. We have an absolutely incredible team, full of energy, full of enthusiasm, and they really do want to provide a personalized service to your guests. Your guests will know our staff by name, and they will mention several guest staff names. You'll see that in TripAdvisor as well. So this really is one of the things why our guests come back to us again and again. Kids activities, we have a wonderful kids program for ages 4 to 12 run by Ainsley, who came to us from Curtin Bluff. She is absolutely amazing. The kids love her. She's full of so much energy. They don't want to leave the kids club. So it's for ages 4 to 12. It's all complimentary, whether you're staying on bed and breakfast or all inclusive. And then for those older children as well, we do have a games room. It's a great sort of teens hangout. We've got a pool table, table tennis, multimedia. We have board games in there, and they can just hang out during the day or the evening. And then for younger children, we do have a nanny and babysitting service. So if they're not old enough to be in the kids club, we can offer that service as well. Or we can offer that service if parents want to dine out and leave their children with them during the evening. Water sports and water experiences. So we have lots of different non-motorized water sports, from sailing to paddleboards, kayak. We offer kayak excursions as well with our on-site water sports team. We do have our own private boat as well. This will take up to 8 guests. We've got a variety of different tours that we can take our guests on. We partner up with Sheer Rocks. We can take them down to Sheer Rocks. They can enjoy tapas, a bottle of wine, and we'll come back and they can have a bit of snorkeling. It's a really nice day out. Health and wellness, full activities program, including yoga, sunset Pilates. We have aquasize. We also have a culinary program from wine tasting with our on-site sommelier, Jason, to rum tasting with Tario as well. So there really is lots to do at the resort. We have a fully equipped fitness centre, all with brand new Cybex equipment in there, and then a full service spa with Ela and Elemis spa treatments. And that's a cliff top spa. It's got its own infinity pool up there as well. So it's really stunning. We also offer weddings and romance. So with the idyllic location that we are, absolutely perfect location for a wedding. We are 1 a day weddings, maximum 3 a week. Mandy, our wedding coordinator, has been with us for years. She's absolutely fantastic. The gazebo wedding is the most popular choice for couples on its own sort of like private headland there. You could also have a beach wedding for those smaller, more intimate weddings as well. And also I mentioned Rock Cottage if you want to have Rock Cottage for your wedding. Lots to do in Antigua, from going to swim with the stingrays to tram touring to going up to Shirley Heights. You can do the weekly barbecue, and we'll offer transport over to that as well. There's lots of adventure tours around Antigua, 365 beaches to explore, and it's very easy to drive around the island. And just Okay, and now whisking you over to the romantic island of St. Lucia and the wonderful Landings Resort and Spa, another luxury resort in St. Lucia. So it's in an absolutely fabulous location, set just a 5-minute drive from Rodney Bay with all of its shops, bars and restaurants. So again, we do offer a bed and breakfast or an all-inclusive because we do recognise that guests like to go out to Rodney Bay and explore. We're in a fantastic marina setting, so you can see it, all of the rooms meander around a marina, and we've then also got a wonderful beach there as well. Fantastic facilities at the Landings. We have 4 pools, including a kids pool there as well, so you can see the kids meandering pool up the top. So it's very safe for swimming, shallow for kids as well. We then also have a beach pool, and we have a wonderful 800-foot white sand beach. It is one of the best beaches in St. Lucia. White sand beach, turquoise waters, shallow, very safe for swimming there as well because it's in a very sheltered bay. We also have a private marina, so we can organise all of your boat tours directly from our own private marina there as well. One of the biggest selling points of the Landings is our accommodation product. So it's 85 spacious villa suites with views of the water. So we don't have a room product. So when you do look at the price point, do bear in mind that we lead in from an 850 square foot villa suite with a view of the water. So it's 1, 2 and 3 bedroom villa suites we have there. All of the villa suites are very, very similar inside. So when you're selling this to your customers, it's very easy to sell in terms of the actual product. We have full designer kitchens in all of them. We have full living spaces. They all have washer dryers, and all of the bedrooms convert from either king to twin as well. The 2 and 3 bedrooms do have additional bathrooms in them as well. So as they go all the way up to 2,300 square foot in our 3-bedroom grand villa, which will sleep up to 7 guests. So these villa suites are perfect for families looking for that separate sleeping space there and more privacy as well. And as I mentioned, they either have a marina, an ocean or a beach view. They're very contemporary in style, so they're constantly being updated. And you can see the wonderful living spaces overlooking the water here. So this is the beachfront block here, which is a 3-story block. So you can if you particularly want a ground floor, you can request a ground floor, but I would say some of the upper floors are absolutely fantastic with the views there, offering more privacy to your guests. You can see a really, really nice spacious balcony there, so we can offer the private dining, private chefs in all of our villa suites, and you've got that beautiful dining space overlooking the water. So in terms of dining and entertainment at the Landings, we have 3 wonderful restaurants. We have the Beach Club, which is the one that you can see at the bottom here. That's open all day for breakfast, lunch and dinner. This is actually going to be completely refurbished next year, so we're going to have a brand new look Beach Club, which we're really excited about. We have 2 meal plans at the Landings, as I mentioned, bed and breakfast or all-inclusive meal plan. We then have the Callaloo restaurant, which is set on the beach. It's like a beach cafe style restaurant. This is actually going to be refurbished, and we're going to reopen that in December, which I'll talk a little bit about in a minute. And then we have the Palms restaurant, which is our indoor and outdoor upscale dining, which we've just completely changed all of the menus in Callaloo and Palms. So we're really taking the food and beverage to another level at the Landings. We then also have 3 bars. We have entertainment most nights of the week, and we also have our weekly barbecue on the beach with fire throwers and fireworks. A really, really nice evening down there on the beach. So Callaloo is being completely transformed this autumn. So we're taking it from what you can see on the left-hand side there, the beach style cafe, to a really, really nice contemporary looking restaurant. A lot more shade to be offered down there, and we're actually going to start opening that for an a la carte experience in the evenings as well. So again, really excited about that. Lots to do for families at the Landing. So we have a kids club for ages 3 to 12 run by Aunt Kathy. Because of all of the space at the Landings, there's plenty of places that she can go and take the kids out for the day. She can take them down to the beach. We can also take them on picnic trips down to Pigeon Island. We can take them fishing, or they can enjoy some of the activities inside the kids club as well. We offer evening activities during the school holidays as well. So there's additional activities whilst parents can go and enjoy a meal by themselves. We have a babysitting service, and we also have activities for teens, including we have our own teen spa program there as well. We have the motorized water sports, which is great for them as well to enjoy. So activities and spa, we've got a 7,000 square foot spa. It's a really, really fantastic facility, and it's all around the unique offering of like a women's health program. So for every stage of a woman's journey, we've got different products and massages and things on offer. So it's a really unique offering for the island. We've also got a lot in terms of wellness, from yoga, Pilates, aquacize, kickboxing. We have 2 floodlit tennis courts with an on-site tennis pro as well. And we've got a full service fitness centre there, again, with Cybex gym equipment. We also have additional culinary activities there as well. So again, plenty going on at the landings for all ages. Weddings and romance at landings. So again, we're a fantastic location to enjoy a wedding at the landing. So you can either have a beach wedding if it's a larger gathering, or you can use the champagne deck if it's a smaller, more intimate wedding. Karishma is our wedding coordinator. Again, she's been with us for a number of years and she really is fantastic with our couples. So if you want to make a booking but you don't want to do the wedding element, obviously you can hand it over to Karishma and she'll take care of the rest. Again, St. Lucia has got so much to offer, being such a big island. You can go down to La Soufriere for the mud baths and the volcano. You can hire a boat directly from our marina and go down to the Pitons and swim on Sugar Beach. You can head down to Marigot Bay as well. There's tram touring, there's zip wiring. Again, for families, you can head down to the water park there as well on Redwhip Beach. So there's so much to do on the island. And I'm just going to show you a short video. Okay, and lastly, just to let you know that both resorts are on My Booking Rewards. So it's bluewatersresortrewards.com and landingstluciarewards.com. And don't forget, we have a fabulous incentive for Blue Waters in October, where you've got the chance to win a 5-night stay for 2 on all-inclusive. That has finished now, but please, if you have made any bookings during October, please do go and log these bookings so that we can enter you into the draw. Thanks very much, everybody.
Super, thank you very much, Anna. You was getting lots of love hearts there, which is what we like to see. Any questions you've got for Anna, please pop them in the Q&A and she will answer those towards the end. So now we're skipping across to Barbados. Marcelo, over to you.
Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to start off sharing a video. So, 1 second. All right, so since you got a little taste of Barbados from the video, I'm going to be starting, sorry, let me go back to my presentation and start talking about our 7 beautiful hotels in Barbados. Each hotel has its own feel, its own identity, and they have shared activities between all of them. We'll start in the south coast of Barbados with Turtle Beach. As you can see here, a map of the island. Turtle Beach is our only hotel in the south coast of Barbados, close to St. Lawrence Gap and Oistins. On the right, you can see the inclusions that are available at every Elegant hotel. So regardless where you're staying, it's either full breakfast or all-inclusive. And you have the option at Colony Club, which we'll get more into later, of also having an all-inclusive option if you would so like. There is exchange privileges between all the hotels, so you can stay in one and enjoy all of them if you want to have different culinary experiences. We have the Dine Around program where you can eat at different restaurants. You can try the different pools and all the different activities that we have all around. And for you to do that, we also have a complimentary water taxi that takes you between sister properties on the west coast of Barbados. All the hotels have fitness centers, spa, kids club. There's a beach and pool ambassador service, so you don't have to go anywhere to get your service, as well as bespoke tours. Turtle Beach is a family-friendly resort. Once again, it's the only one in the south coast of Barbados. We have 3 restaurants, 3 bars, an ice cream parlor, and a coffee shop, 2 very large swimming pools, a whirlpool, and a children's splash pool. As with all the hotels, there's all-day dining. We have 2 floodlit tennis courts, beach and pool ambassador service again, complimentary non-motorized water sports. And the reason Turtle Beach is the only hotel that does not offer motorized water sports is because the ocean and the beaches in southern Barbados are a little rougher than the west coast. And the same goes for the complimentary water taxi, which does not include Turtle Beach on the south coast. We are in the process of renovating all of Turtle Beach, so the pictures we have of the rooms will be very different soon. We'll be giving you guys an update starting next year on the renovation process. You can see our restaurant on the top for a la carte. You can see the beach in the southern coast of Barbados with more waves. Kids love the rough waters at Turtle Beach compared to the quiet, almost pool-like waters in the west coast. That's our ice cream parlor on the left, which is also very popular. And on the bottom right is Sand Trap, our buffet restaurant right in front of the beach. We have kids clubs for kids from the ages of 3 to 12. There's also a teen club at Turtle Beach for 12 and plus. And we also have regular entertainment at the hotel every night. So again, this is the map of Barbados. We'll be going up northwest now to Waves Hotel and Spa. This is the water taxi that will take you complimentary from all the properties from Waves all the way to Colony Club on the west coast of Barbados. Again, this is complimentary. It runs until 5 p.m. every day. Now we get to the west coast of Barbados. We'll start with Waves Hotel and Spa, a contemporary all-inclusive wellness experience. It's a premium all-inclusive with focus on health and wellness. We have 2 restaurants, one of them being an Asian fusion restaurant called Shiso. And we also have the main seascape restaurant that's a la carte. 2 swimming pools, one of them being an adults-only spa pool on the adults-only section of the hotel. Waves Hotel and Spa is split into 2 different sections. There's actually a road that separates both sides of the hotel, one being a more family-friendly, and it's the waterfront part of the property, and the other one across the street being the spa relaxation adults-only section. Every room at Waves Hotel and Spa, includes complimentary spa treatments. Those depend on the rate and length of stay. So depending on where you're staying, you will have different services that are available to you complimentary at Waves Hotel and Spa. And again, we also have beach and pool ambassador services, so you can order whatever you like without having to leave your pool cabana or your beach chair. As with all the other hotels in Barbados, we will be renovating Waves Hotel and Spa, but it is one of the newer ones we have. It's got amazing options for everyone. You can see here the view of the beach in front of the family-friendly section of Waves Hotel and Spa. And to the bottom left is the adults-only spa pool at Waves. Here are some of the activities. We have daily yoga, Pilates, we have fitness instructors. There's also, you can access the floodlit tennis courts at Crystal Cove or at Turtle Beach by taking the water taxi to Crystal Cove, I'm sorry. Then we go up north a little bit to Crystal Cove, inspiring, intimate, and all-inclusive. It's an upscale, family-friendly resort nestled on a hill. It is quite an impact when you see the property. It seems multi-leveled because it's on a hill, extremely colorful. To me, it's the property that screams the most Bayesian, the most Barbados out of all the ones we have. It's got 2 restaurants, 4 bars, including a swim-up pool bar with a grotto cave. Very cool, definitely recommend if you're there. We have a sunset terrace, all-day dining, 2 floodlit tennis courts, again, beach and pool ambassador service, spa services, and water sports, as you can see down there. These are the rooms. This hotel will again be renovated in 2023. We will have more updates on the plan coming soon. This is the cave bar that I was telling you about. So the view from inside the bar overlooking one of the 3 pools, as well as the waterfall grotto. On the bottom left is our coffee shop at Crystal Cove overlooking the ocean. And at the bottom right, you can see our beach bar. We have barbecues there once a week, and you can order whatever you want. We have lollies available to kids, as well as other activities. Also offer a kids club. We have cricket at Crystal Cove. And as always, we have our team available to help you select your favorite non-motorized or motorized water sports. Now we go to the house, our first adults only all-inclusive property. It is, we consider this our luxury property, award-winning, intimate adults only with 34 suite boutique hotels. Some of the rooms have their own plunge pool. There's wellness by day and romance by night. You have your own dedicated romance concierge, 24-hour ambassador service, luxury all-inclusive, which includes daily champagne breakfast, lunch, afternoon tea, evening canapes, and dinner. Grab and go station if you just want to enjoy some time in your room. Complimentary jet lag massage for everyone arriving at the house, again, based on length of stay and room category. Determines how long your arrival jet lag massage will be. We have themed nights for dining, complimentary water sports, yoga, meditation, and a complimentary farm to fork market tour. Another new addition to the house is, if you're staying there, our new restaurant Positano, which took over Daphne's, which used to be located at the house, is included in your all-inclusive options. It's the only hotel out of the 7 hotels in Barbados that we have that includes full dining at Positano's with your stay. These are the rooms at the house. Again, they're all being renovated and should be completed by the end of 2023. Again, reminding you, this is an adult-only property. Beach, ambassador service, bars, 2 pools. We just repaved the floor on the outside pool for the house. And this is Positano Restaurant, the new coastal Italian fusion restaurant on property. Again, if you're staying at the house, this is included with your stay. If you're staying at any other hotel, you would have to make reservations, and this is separate from your dining option. There is a small exception, which is for guests staying at the next hotel I'm going to talk about, Tamarind, which also includes a more limited version of what is offered at the house for dining. These are the pictures of the brand new and newly opened Positano. It's delicious. It's got its own brick oven, pizza oven, and offers a variety of different menu options and waterfront dining. Now we go to Tamarind. Tamarind is located right next to the house. Positano restaurant is right in the middle. And as I mentioned before, anyone staying at Tamarind, you will also get a limited menu at Positano included with your all-inclusive stay. Tamarind is a very family-friendly hotel on the west coast of Barbados. It offers 750 feet of white sand beaches, again, pool and beach ambassador service. It's got 2 restaurants, 2 bars, 3 pools, including an adults-only section, complimentary Wi-Fi, kids and family club. It's got its own spa on site too, although you can use the ones at the other properties, and conference room facilities. All the rooms will again be fully renovated, but this is the current look at the options you have. The pool has also been really newly renovated, and the one on the middle on the right side of the section is the adults only pool in the spa section of the hotel. Sorry if I'm going fast, I'm just trying to cover 7 hotels for you guys. Again, the family-friendly activities you can find at Tamarind as well as the spa. Continuing north, this is our newest hotel. Sorry for the text on the left. Treasure Beach, another adult-only all-inclusive property right next to Tamarind. It's got 700, shares the same beach as the house in Tamarind, beach and pool ambassador service. It's got 2 restaurants, including Tapestry, which is an award-winning restaurant in Barbados. We have what we consider at least our star chef, Chef Devon, who caters to a more local Bayesian cuisine. 2 restaurants, 2 bars, 3 pools. I'm sorry, this should not have the kids club because this is an adults-only property. You can use the facilities at Tamarind and the house as well. These are some of the views and the rooms. This is the Pelican Suite on the bottom right, which is my favorite room, and I guess all the properties we have in Barbados, with your own plunge pool and overlooking the ocean. Bunch of different activities available for you. We do seaside painting. There's a lot. We have a market where local vendors come and sell their artwork, as well as offer classes for you to learn how to make jewelry and a bunch of other stuff within the hotel. You can see Tapestry Restaurant and the wine cellar, which is one of the biggest wine cellars in all of Barbados, with an extensive selection of wines for you to try from, also included with your all-inclusive dining. And lastly, we go north to our non-all-inclusive property, Colony Club. It's a luxury 96-room bed and breakfast resort with a colonial charm. Bed and breakfast, again, is included with your stay. We have healthy dining options and signature theme dining. It's one of the best resorts I have ever been to, and I'm not exaggerating. The reason it's still bed and breakfast is because guests, we have a lot of repeat guests at Colony Club, and they enjoy the flexibility they have compared to the other hotels to get around and enjoy the dining within Barbados or enjoy the dining at some of our other properties. It has 2 restaurants, 2 bars. We have a swim-up bar that's currently closed for renovation and the pool is about to reopen, but there are also 2 additional pools for guests to enjoy while those are closed. And to me, the highlight of Colony Club is the rum vault, which has over 150 distinct rums from all over the world, including local rums from Barbados. 4 freshwater lagoon-style pools. Currently, only 3 are open, as one of them is in renovation. And just like the other hotels, they also offer complimentary Wi-Fi, tours, and wellness activity. Keep in mind that if you are, again, dining or staying at Colony Club, because it's a bed and breakfast only option, you do have the option to purchase full boards, so it includes all your meals. However, if you want to enjoy the dine around program at the other hotels in Barbados, they're not covered if you are staying at a bed and breakfast only option. Again, the look and feel of the hotel is very colonial, very open, bright and airy. All the rooms are about to be renovated, but they have been renovated recently, so it does still have a very fresh feel to it. You can taste the variety of different rums that we have available. We have our own garden where we collect both herbs, spices, as well as the other veggies that guests can participate in, and then they can taste it afterwards in their own meals. We have a spa that just was renovated as well. And you can set up private dining within the rum vault, either for 2 or more people, and those include its own menu separate from the rest of the hotel. And lastly, we have our Elegant Escape Rewards, where agents can get points for either free stays or cash. I'm sure a lot of you are already familiar with the program, and some of you have already been to the properties and redeem the points. So we hope you can take advantage of it, and we hope to see you in Barbados soon.
Super, thank you very much, Marcelo. Again, lots and lots of love hearts. So loving it. Okay, so we're now going to move away from Barbados and we're going over to Carrie in Mexico.
Lovely. Thank you very much, everyone, and great presentations. You probably saw I put in the chat, I actually got married at Tamarind, so that's somewhere close to my heart, Marcelo. So thanks for joining, everyone. Just a little changing a bit of direction. We're over on the Caribbean coast of Mexico today, and I work for Clear Marketing. Some of you will know that. We represent the Viceroy Hotel Group. So we've got several resorts, including Sugar Beach, a Viceroy resort in St. Lucia, and there's 2 properties in Mexico, the Viceroy Riviera Maya and Viceroy Los Cabos. But I wanted to take the opportunity today to introduce Viceroy Riviera Maya if you don't know it, or for anyone that does know it, really just a bit of a refresher and talk about what we're all about. Viceroy Riviera Maya has to be one of my favourite hotels in the world. This is really like nothing else. When I first started selling Mexico, I kind of had misconceptions. I thought in my head that Mexico is all about large hotel chains and big hotels that have got thousands of rooms and 24-hour restaurants and nightclubs and pool parties and water parks. And that was my image of Mexico, and that kind of didn't really appeal to me. However, when I went out here and to the Riviera Maya, I realized that actually there are completely different properties, and the Viceroy Riviera Maya is one of those. Now, anyone that's familiar with the Riviera Maya region, you will probably know that long road that takes you from Cancun, from Cancun Airport, all the way along to Playa del Carmen, which is where a lot of the bars, restaurants, and nightlife is. We're located along that road, so 45 minutes from the airport, towards Playa del Carmen. We're only 10 minutes away from Playa del Carmen by car, or if you walk along the beach, which is what I do when I stay here, it takes around 35, 40 minutes to walk. It's a really nice walk all the way along the beach. So when you are on that main road, and if you have driven that, or you've been to the Mayakoba development, which is where they have some of the other larger hotel chains, so your Banyan Tree, your Fairmont, that kind of thing, it's a bit like Las Vegas to me, because you see this grand hotel entrance after grand hotel entrance, always trying to outdo each other. One's bigger and better than the rest. Now you go along that road, you pass all of those, and then you kind of go a little bit off the beaten track, and you go up this little kind of bumpy road, and you feel like you're entering the rainforest. You've got lush green ferns around you, and you've got mangrove trees, and you kind of arrive at the Viceroy. Now, this picture, I like to show you this because this is the bird's eye view of the resort, and you can see on the left-hand side, you've got this dense jungle rainforest. You then got a very small resort in the middle, and then you have this beautiful stretch of beach on the other side. So it's the best of, the best of both worlds, really. Now, what kind of appeals about the Viceroy, and really where it's very different, is if you've got guests who want something ultra luxury, so because we're a Viceroy, we're 5-star ultra luxury, they want something ultra luxury, boutique, intimate, serene, quiet. That's what they're going to get here. This is a really perfect place to escape. A lot of the accommodations have lots of privacy, so we do have quite a lot of high profile guests who come here and hide away. So guests are booking here for that, as I say, intimacy and privacy and seclusion. They also come here for the food. This is a real foodie destination. So unlike going to some of the larger hotels, which might have international restaurants and things like that, all of our food is authentic Mexican and Mayan. So I'll talk to you a little bit more about that when we get onto the food and beverage. But if you've got foodies that want to have fish tacos and ceviche and tequila, churros and hot chocolate, and that really authentic Mexican, they're going to get that here. Then you have that beautiful stretch of beach, of course, because we are on the Caribbean coast. It's a long, wide stretch of beach, beautiful swimming conditions, great for snorkeling, scuba diving as well. Now, when you arrive at the hotel, this is our lobby. So you've got this really large palapa roof. You've got jungle and rainforest all around you. There's monkeys running around. We've got a resident family of spider monkeys. We've got papaya trees, mango trees. We also have, any of you that have been to Mexico might know these creatures called coatis. They run around as well. So you're really somewhere special when you arrive here. You will then be met by the resident shaman. So we have a Mayan shaman. He will perform a Mayan blessing for your guests. So you'll arrive. If we have someone blowing a conch shell, someone banging drums, he then has incense, burn incense around you to cleanse your aura, make you feel nice and relaxed. So you immediately kind of switch off, slow down, and just feel relaxed when you get here. You will then be met by your butler, because every accommodation has a butler. They will then hand cut you a soap. So this is one of our really lovely little touches. It's I think it's a unique amenity that you have. So you arrive at the room, you're hand cut a soap, but there's about 4 or 5 different flavors, and the idea is you use that throughout your stay. I've had some of them that I've brought home with me, and the scent has filled my whole house for ages. So it's a really lovely little touch. You have the hand cut soap. We also give you a small bottle of mezcal, which is, like tequila, a beautifully hand painted margarita glass with the salt and the lime, and yeah, they really think about attention to detail here. We're ultra boutique. We've only got 42 villas, so it's really small, not like anything else in the region. And this is actually our lead-in villa. I always like to show you a lead-in so you can see what the worst room is. They're all really large, so 1,000 square feet. You've got these palapa roofs. You have the butler service, which I mentioned, but also every accommodation also has your own plunge pool. So you get a plunge pool. We also have indoor and outdoor showers as well. So this is a bathroom in a lead-in room, freestanding bath, separate shower, double vanity, also that outdoor shower as well. Now I have to confess, I've never actually braved using the outdoor shower because of monkeys that kind of peek over the fence, and I mean, I'm sure they've seen worse, but it always makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable. But some people love that, so that's why I like to have the option of the indoor one too. Now this is the terrace, so it really feels very private. As you can imagine, this is perfect for honeymooners, perfect for grown-ups, because you've got these private walled gardens with your kidney-shaped plunge pool. You also get a hammock as well. We also have some of the only accommodations located directly on the beach in the area. So we have some beachfront villas. Now you kind of do forfeit a bit of privacy being on the beach, because as you can see, your pool is right there. However, if you want someone who wants to be able to hear the ocean when they wake up in the morning, you literally cannot get closer than this. 42 rooms, that all the different room types generally mean larger square footage, more outdoor space, essentially. Now, I mentioned the F&B, really important thing here. The food is incredible. We generally sell as BB from the UK market, and we do also have an AI add-on, so you can go all inclusive if you want to. However, given that you're so close to Playa del Carmen, you don't have to go all inclusive. If you want to go out and go to local bars and restaurants, then you can do so, and you can book on the BB. However, what we also do is a flexible AI package. So if you know that you've got guests who want to do part of their stay on AI to know that it's covered, they can do, and they can have part on BB, that's fine. We can do that. The only rule is that you have to have 2 consecutive days on the AI meal plan. So for example, a Thursday and a Friday, or a Friday and a Saturday. But it's nice to offer that flexibility. Now, although we're a small resort, we've got 2 restaurants. So this is the Coral Restaurant and Bar. This is our main restaurant. We do breakfast, lunch, and dinner here. So for breakfast, you're not going to get a full English here. You will get those eggs rancheros, black-eyed peas, and guacamole and hot sauce. We also do lovely fresh fruit and porridge oats. We also have our own beehive on. We produce our own honey, so you will get honey served with porridge oats. For lunch, it's kind of ceviche, your fish tacos, also wood-fired pizzas, and then for dinner it's that authentic Mexican. So it's 2 levels. You can be down on the beach or you can be upstairs. Now we also have a fine dining restaurant, La Marea, and that is led by a really incredible chef. So we have this new chef, so Chef Julio. He started in January this year. He's a really young and exciting chef, and he actually won an award 2 years ago as the best chef in Mexico. So in the whole country, you can imagine how large that is, the best chef, and he's here working at the Viceroy. Now, if you are on a meal plan, this restaurant is included as part of your stay, but I do recommend if you can. Now, you probably got the sense that this is really very Mayan and authentic. We've got a traditional Mayan temazcal. Now, this is like an outdoor steam room. So it's really, really good for you. We've also got some really lovely creative areas around the resort, so you can kind of feel inspired and embrace beauty around you. So we do have a painter's corner, a writer's corner. We've also got an incredible spa here as well. So the Wyack Spa, we have some individual treatment rooms and couples treatment rooms, the Beehive I mentioned as well. This is a great resort for destination weddings. What we generally find though from the UK market is that sometimes there are challenges when it comes to selling weddings in Mexico, because you have to have translations, blood tests and things like that. So sometimes people don't think about it. However, what I would say is you could always go for a blessing. Your guests would never know, you know. So as long as the bride and groom know to go to the registry office in the UK first to do the legal formalities, then go and get a blessing, the ceremony really isn't any different. So I do recommend that. Also, the Viceroy Riviera Maya is one of the only resorts in the area that does legal same-sex weddings as well. So if you have got guests in mind who are considering a same-sex wedding, then definitely do recommend us. Now, our location is great. As I said, 45 minutes from the airport, walking distance to Playa del Carmen, but you're also close to a lot of the ruins and the attractions. You can go to the underwater caves that you can see here. You've got Chichen Itza, you've got a lot of the ruins. You can do horseback riding, you can do deep sea fishing, you can do scuba diving. So there's lots that you can do in the area. You don't have to be confined in your resort. However, if you choose to be, of course, they're much worse places to be because it's absolutely beautiful. And I've got a video I'm going to show you. It is 2 minutes long, but I realise we've still got 10 minutes left. So I think we've got we've got time to show you this video. But this really kind of brings it all together and makes you feel like you're actually there, and you'll see why I love this hotel quite so much. That video always comes to an abrupt end, but I love all of the sounds, and you hear all the rainforest, and as you can see, I hope you've seen why I really love this hotel. It doesn't really appeal to children. There's no kids club or anything like that, although we do allow children over 12, but really this is much more of a grown-up feel. So thank you very much for your attention. I hope I inspired you a little bit.
Thank you very much, Carrie. Yes, you got lots of love hearts as well. So all good. Let me just see if we've got any questions. I know Anna's been busy answering the questions behind the scenes, and I think Marcelo might have as well. Yep. Okay, Anna. Annabelle's asked, the landings, will Calo be open to non-residents too as an alternative to Rodney Bay dining options?
I don't know the answer to that one, so I've sent a message over to the team at the resort just to find out, so I'll follow up.
Super, thank you very much. Do you do group events at the landings?
Yes, we do. Yeah, I can send more information on that.
Super. Kerry, you don't have any questions? I think your presentation was it just filled everything.
Oh, that's good. I'm liking people going, oh my God, monkeys. I hope that's in a good way, you know, not a bad thing. But yeah, it's really lovely. So there's a question, what villa is that? Is this? I don't know what point that came up in the presentation, but I only showed you a couple. I showed you the lead-in, the signature, and the ocean front. So it will have been one of those three, Dawn, who asked that question.
Super. Danielle's asked, will we get the videos and slides? I think videos for sure we can send out to you. Slides, I think sometimes not. Guys, can you, is it something you can send out your presentations?
Yes, I'll send it to you and you can distribute to the group, or we can also have it on the resource center on the Elegant Escape program.
Super. Thank you very much. Katina's asked Marcelo, in Barbados, can agents book directly?
Yes.
Yeah, and they'll just have to book the flights themselves, won't they?
Correct.
Yeah. Super. Okay, right. So if everybody goes to chat and just make sure that your drop down says everyone, we're going to ask you a couple of questions now. So just as a reminder, every single person on the webinar is entered into the prize draw. If you do get the answer correct and you're the first person to answer it, you will get 10 entries into the prize draw. So Anna.
Yeah. So what is the name of the restaurant which is being relaunched at the landings this December? Got the two resorts mixed up.
Right, hang on. Right, do you have to spell it correctly?
No.
Okay, I think
Callaloo's correct. For those that put the reef is Blue Waters.
Okay, Callaloo is Carol. So she's first. Writing that down. Super. Marcelo.
All right, I'm gonna make it easy-ish. What is our only hotel that is not on the west coast of Barbados?
Right. So we have got Turtle Beach.
That is correct. It's a trick question because Colony Club is our only non-all-inclusive, so a little bit tricky. I get why some people say Colony Club, but Turtle Beach is the only hotel that's on the south coast of Barbados. All our other hotels are on the west coast.
Super. That was Jadwiga with the correct answer there. Okay, last but not least, Kerry.
Is the signature welcome gift when you arrive in your villa at the Viceroy Riviera Maya? Oh, lots of people were listening.
It was mesmerizing me when there was cutting it with all the
I know.
lines and
It was
things. I was like,
ASMR.
I think it's one of those things where they're going, you will book this hotel, you will book this hotel.
Yeah, there's subliminal messaging in there.
I think so. All right, let me just scroll up to the top.
It's so, by the way, I think everyone got that right.
All right, so Craig was the first person with the fastest finger. So well done, everybody there. So I don't think we've got any more questions. Let me just double check. Yeah, no, we're all good. I will send a follow-up out with the recording and you will have all of the hosts' email address. So if you've got any further questions, please do reach out to them. A big massive thank you to Kerry, Marcelo and Anna for today's presentations. Judging by the love hearts, you're very well loved today, which is great. These guys are trade friendly, so don't forget, send your bookings their way. A big thank you, everybody, for joining us, and we will see you all next week.
Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
you. Bye-bye.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.